All right. What is going on, guys? Today we have got some more FM21 features. So 4 headline feature areas, 4 headline feature blogs. I reckon we're going to have a bit of information here. All right, let's take a look. Let's take a look on this is the interaction, a deeper look at interaction. Let's go. That was the other if you saw the notification that I got, let's take a look. So, I'm getting into this really quickly. Read time, 2 minutes. Let's see about that. Was that interaction? Okay. A lot of details. Guys, I'm going to leave the link to this in the description. I'm going to skim over it and show you guys really what we can see in the screenshots, because I'm not like a teacher reading to you or anything, because you can take a look. I'll leave the link in the description. So we're just going to go take a look at the key information here from what we can see. We've got Jamie Vardy there interacting with the manager. So the headlines, at least. The way you communicate with your players and the media has changed considerably and will have more of an impact across the whole game. So we'll go here. The major additions is the gestures here. So if we just go into this image right now, we can open the image in the new tab, so we can just see it bigger and we can actually see what is going on here. So you got Philip Leinhart here. He's like, hey, what did you want to talk about? You open your arms widely. We've seen that one, to open your arms, which appeared to improve his body language. So we can tell that is the positive. Early, we can tell that's a positive kind of gesture to do if you wanted to manage that way. And I feel like almost if you want to succeed, like in the past with me, you got to say what keeps your players happy. Saying something that gets your player mad, unless you want to sell that player. So some strategy there. But anyway, you can see a few of the different options you could select. So we're going to go back now and maximize that. But let's head on back and let's go into the next one. Just say you have different gestures to choose from depending on the situation. So that's pretty cool. A lot of these, you'll assume, like these are replacing the previous kind of talks you'd have with players. So let's take another look at the quick chats. Let's take a look at the quick chats here. You can see with Jamie Vardy, and we might as well, maximize that, zoom in as much as we can. So you can greet the player with wide arms, beckoned with hand, wave and nod. So there does look to be a good variety with your greetings. That's cool. So positive, again, you can see it's commendable. You fully appreciate the role you play promoting the club in a healthy light. Just go through some of these. Pleased with your recent conduct. You've been really positive influence in the rest of the squad. Keep it up. I've been pleased with your recent conduct. We're saying conduct a lot. So, focus on those greetings. Let's move on to the next one now, guys. As I said, we might pick out a couple of these things to say during the in-person quick chats. You'll be able to select the gesture to greet the player you're talking to, and they'll react to that gesture in turn. So, as I said, a lot of this stuff will be self-explanatory. We're going to read a lot out of the actual screenshots themselves. So, you got the 6 journos. There, the journalists. From BBC Radio, Leicester, Football 365, and specific BBC Radio Leicester while you're managing Leicester, obviously. So this is with the press conference. So I mentioned in one of my videos already on this that the press conference with this image there, it's a bit extra. It's a bit more than before. I would normally send my assistant. So these are great features for my assistant. My assistant's going to love these features. That's for sure. But I hope you could maybe see your manager come in there. That's where you could probably take it to the next level of cutscenes. I'm not sure if FM would get to that level though. Like where you see your manager walk in and the journalist like sitting. That would be a tidy increase. And how much effort would it actually take? I don't know, but that will be cool to see nonetheless. So you can have, again, the outstretched arm, smile warmly, point the finger, shake head, or open arms. And you can say something in agreement, neutral, or negative. I like how they have in certain sections there. Sometimes I just want to say something positive, and I'll click it. And this gives you this gives you basically do that quicker. You don't exactly have to read through all the messages to know which one you're going to say. you can go down to which section. You want to agree, you only got 2 to read, not 5. So, yeah, I personally do like that one myself. So, yeah, you can see who's there, who you're speaking to. Cameron Murphy. I normally forget their names, to be honest. They don't stick in my mind unless they really, it's a really funny name or something like that. So, you won't... Oh, apparently, I might not be able to do any. You won't be wanting to send your assistant to do your weekly press conference in FM20 this year. We've radically redesigned them from top to bottom. Everything is laid out in a much cleaner... Well, yeah, I've seen that. You can see that with the screenshot right there. I already pointed out. I really do like how it's looking. You be more clearer with what you want to say. And hey, I reckon I won't be, my assistant, he can sit back a little bit. He can sit back a little bit for the start of FM21. So, if you want to read more of this, the links to all these will be in the description, guys. Face-to-face conversations. You can also observe how each person in the meeting is reacting to the conversation. That's cool. You're going to have reactions from each person, especially see all those press conference, all those journalists. You're going to see how they're all reacting. It'll be interesting if they all react differently. Like, you got multiple different guys, maybe having different personalities, like you see there, or their reactions. One was encouraged, slightly positive, that kind of stuff. So that's going to cover all that part. And yes, as I said, if you want to read more of the information, this link will be in the description. And now we are going on to the Matchday, a fresh Matchday experience. Matchday is huge. Well, more the gameplay. I'm not sure if this is exactly going to be on gameplay. It's more the Matchday experience. So let's just take a look at this image right now. This one we can't zoom into because of different rules, I guess. So, we can just, or I can, get it a bit my own way. When there's a will, there's a way. We'll go with that. XG match story. See, this is something I personally want to know what that's going to be. Like, I don't know what XG is so much, so I'm getting a glimpse on it. The goals are going to be important. So, all right. Okay, cool. Let's see some more information on this. Yeah, for sure. So, let's just click that off and let's go back. You'll be better equipped than ever to pick up 3 points thanks to a refined. Big difference. Flow that helps you understand, prepare for, experience, manage, and debrief. They're just adding all the buzzwords in there. How much? Refine, flow, understand, prepare, experience, manage, debrief. All those big words. All those catchwords. So here's some of what are the things that have changed? Pre-match build-up, team talks. I've said team talks needed to change for a long time. They've been the same for far too long. So broadcast interviews, in-match presentation, animation and graphic improvements, XG and post-match reaction. Oh my god, how many matchday things have been improved? Pre-match build-up, all right. So I've seen this screen already, but let's hopefully see in a bit more detail. And this time we're not going to have to zoom in that much. That's perfect. That's perfect again. But we took a look at this screen in one of the earlier presentations, but you can see I love this team sheet. It's just fresher. You can take a look at your team, your opponent. Doesn't it just look clean? The graphics on it looks really nice. Staff reaction to the team news. So the team news gets announced. So staff comes to you and says, it will be sensible to go in hard but fair on Erling Haaland. I mean, you don't need to be an assistant to tell you that. Like, my baby cousin knows that. Like, he knows Haaland's a dangerous striker. He'll be telling me, Haaland's got to be marked. So you're going to say, do it. I think that's, we all go into games knowing Haaland is going to be a danger and we need to do something about it. So, and then you got your social media stuff as well, which is, nothing really too new off of that, you would say. So let's go down a little bit to the team talks. I'm hoping something, a bit changing here. I just want to, with the gesture system, gesture system, let's take a look. So you can do that within your players as well. I love that. But my thing was, I was wanting some different statements, or it's called a statement now, your comments, what you could say to your players. So you can talk to the room, defenders, midfielders, attackers, individual. That's kind of similar, just worded differently. You can throw the water bottle. Mate, that just sounds fun to do, but I don't feel like your players are going to react well to throwing a water... I reckon I'm going to run out of water bottles, to be fair. I'll run out of water bottles. You can point your finger. Man, these players aren't going to react to throwing water bottles at them, pointing the finger like at one guy individually, unless you say something positive, if you can do that. If you put your hand in the pockets, it's not really motivating. Outstretch arms, yeah, interesting combination. But again, my point was, these are all, go out there, relax. Oh, that's been there for too long. We're the favourites here. Go on out there and give the fans performance to cheer for. I feel like I've been doing that since FM08. I've expect nothing but a win from this match. Like, these are similar. I wanted them to add a few more, and maybe they have. But this is all we can see for now. To freshen it up, because I just feel like I've been saying the same statements. Maybe a statement is a new description of it now, the only thing updated, but yeah, is anyone else the same? We're favourites for a reason. Go out there and make sure they've been left in no doubt as to why. I've just seen I've seen these sentences for too long. I don't know if that's just me. You guys can resonate with that. They're impacting more around it. They're changing more around it, but the exact sentences and those lines, they've been the same for a bit too long. That's my experience. So, in-match presentation, let's take a look at this. So, I like this at the bottom. This is going to be nice. This can allow you to make quicker subs on the go, on the fly. Again, you don't even have to pause the game, but I like to pause the game while making changes myself, and you could do that before. Like, you could let the game play and go into your tactics screen, but here, it doesn't have to be in the way. You can let the game play out. You go down to the bottom here. You can change your mentality. Instructions, shout, so you can switch a player out from the bottom. It's just going to be so much more, on the fly, and I like that. And a quicker, that just fits it with games and people kind of in this type. Everyone wants everything quick, and quicker is always better, I'd like to say. So yeah, it's definitely set out well. Let me know your guys' opinions. Get up in the comments for everything you've seen in this video today. All these there's so many features. And I'm not going to be reading story time with Footy Manager TV, not quite. So let's go down. Animation and graphic improvements. Like, this is what people are calling for in the gameplay. This is just really... Okay, we'll read a little bit of this, because there's no... but they're not showing it. Okay, yeah, I'm not sure about that. The lighting system, lighting improvements, animations. So saying the simple things. There will be players sliding between animations, but there's improvements with blending, so we'll see about that. And stadium environments. But I've got to wait and see gameplay. Words is not gameplay. Do you guys agree? That's like... We need to see. Yeah, we need to see what they're talking about. I don't know if more of that's going to come. So, the XG match story, see a bit more of this detail here. We put out a fantastic performance according to XG, with an XG total that was far greater than our opponents. I think you can even hear it in my voice. I'm saying XG like I'm not even sure what 100% XG is. So, pleasing we had more shots, and we converted our chances at a better rate than Sheffield Wednesday did. So, you can okay. Yeah, I get it. That's what basically it is now. Okay, we had a more individual high quality chances. Okay, I wonder how much this is going to bring. If this basically is we're converting, taking more chances, how detailed is it going to be? As that's the only one in the game we see right now in terms of what it is. It's become more widely used in recent years, but for a long time we felt none of the current systems would work effectively with the FM match engine. Yeah, I think Miles Jacobson was actually asked about it a couple of years ago on Twitter, and he said it wouldn't be in the game. So now it's obviously in place. Again, if you can't tell, it's not something I've looked in too much or seen so much before. So it'll be a good experience just for myself personally, learning about it through Football Manager as well. So it's pretty good. The final words. Okay, we'll read this. See what it says. The biggest thing. Oh, the biggest thing, but just, their roundup of it. FM21 match days are more memorable, realistic, and action-packed. I'm going to keep a couple of these words. Memorable? Yeah, they're always memorable. Realistic. Realistic is what I want to see. Is action-packed always good? Who knows? Charter course, from pre-season, I'm so used to saying pre-season, from pre-match preparation right up to kickoff with more analysis. More analysis is, so good as a manager. I know people love to micromanage and all that. So, new dugout view, for example. So that's something else. A lot of details. So, I knew we were going to get another one here. A lot of end of season now. They're flying in. That was only 23 seconds ago. So they're flying in. They're flying at the moment. I'm reading them and going through them at a right pace. Told you, timing is everything. And okay, we won't click on that one. We've seen that one before on like the presentation. So let's see what else have we got. In FM21, we want the end of each season to mean something. I always love, don't you guys love the end of the season? Like when you see like your best players and stuff, like fan players of the season. Yeah, I always love going to that. Like when I finish a season, I want to continue that couple extra days, to see all that. Say if I'm going to say I'm going to finish the season like tonight. Not on your last game of the season. You got to see. Sometimes I might even go get tempted to start the preseason. I'm like, I shouldn't have done that, and then I'm there all night, going through some signings and whatnot, setting up the preseason. But anyway, let's go down. Celebrating success. We'll take a look at this, but we can really, get a glance of what this really is. You got your players celebrating. You got a couple players with their bald, shining heads going on there. And then there's actually quite a few, to be fair, if they have it balanced correctly. But, that is going to be something so minimal. I mean, what is the percentage of time you're going to see this screen in Football Manager in FM21? Really, not as much. And do we really? It's cool they've made it a little bit extra, but it's cool. It's something little, something cool. Let's see what else they have. Like, you got confetti cannons, podiums, but I like the screen. This screen is nice there. Again, we'll see it from here. I like, the background of that, but my point on that, it's very minimal. It's nice to finish off a season like that, but I feel like that celebration in the gameplay as well. We all skip through it pretty quickly. Nothing too special. Maybe if it's like a Champions League that you've worked towards for years with a club, you get that feeling with it. That is for sure. So we'll go down the final word. Okay, that's pretty. Okay, back to what this actually was, is end of season. So not as much with this one. If you look at your interaction, recruitment, match day, recruitment meetings. There's so much information, boys. There's so much information. Let's get into this one, the recruitment. All right. So in general, we have very competitive squad, but So basically, identifying the weak areas: striker, inside forward, inverted winger, register, and wing back. All right. That is nice. So we just go down, and here. We'll open this so you can get an idea. With your scouting, with your recruitment, the scouts will look for players who can perform at our level. You can add, analysts will look for players in our recruitment package. And so you can add just like little descriptions like that. You can put expected goals, players that fit roles. So you can just add little different things with those. That's cool. That's pretty cool. What else? What else is there? We'll take a look at this one. You're looking for a central midfielder, players who can perform well at our level, outfield players who are intelligent. If you want to get some smart players, always good. Players in our recruitment package with notable stats and key passes. That's what the analysts will be looking for versus the scouts as well. So getting them both involved, it gets you down. And look what it says at the bottom. Look what it says at the bottom here. Please prioritize. So if you really want, is central midfielder. If a central midfielder is what you want the most, prioritize that. If not, if you've got another signing you're scouting for, you just put it on close watch, put it on the back burner a little bit, but make sure you are still on the lookout for that. You got your new recruitment roles, realistic market, ask agent about availability. This was important. A lot of people actually wanted to know about this one. So this means you'll be able to speak to players through their agent before a bid is made in order to gauge their interest and discover what will get them interested. This mechanic helps you plan your transfer dealings more efficiently by gauging wage expectations and budgeting bonuses before you speak to the clubs. I've had that before. Like, you'll get surprised by that. You make an offer, and you're like, hold on, this player wants too much, or the agent wants too much of a signing fee, like a bonus, and you're like, that was a waste of time. We can't sign him. So this saves time with that, basically. So, that's all cool. that's all cool. Again, I'll leave a link basically just to this section in the comments, in the description of this video. So if you want to go, read all the words, all the detail to get a fine, refined, that word again, detail on, or information on every, all these key features in the game. So, we went through that today, end of season. That was a short but sweet, it's short but sweet finish to your season, little freshen up to the gameplay mechanics in terms of that gameplay, or just like the celebrations, the recruitment that we just went through right now, and before then the Matchday experience with the XG new feature. Again, I'm really interested to see more and more of that and how it's going to impact and interaction, how we kick things off. So that's really cool. As I said, make sure you go follow Football Manager on Twitter. I'm sure they'll keep leaking, they're releasing it. They'll be giving more and more information. So I hope you enjoyed this video today from myself. I do make Football Manager videos. I've been making Football Manager series on YouTube since 2012. You've seen me before, but if you're new, make sure you subscribe as well. Also, I do streams of Football Manager over on Twitch. I normally do a stream save, and I'll do a save here on YouTube as well. So a lot of content for you guys to see once Football Manager drops. So be sure to go over to the Twitter page. You can pre-order from there as well with the FM21 store /pre-purchase. Or you can find somewhere else. There's some good deals and all that. But there's currently 10% off and early access as well. You can get it 2 weeks early, get the beta. So, everything's all sweet. I'm going to leave it there for now. I'll catch you guys next time.